Okay, so I've just spent the last several videos hyping up the achievements and capabilities of artificial intelligence, and while modern AI tools are certainly impressive and often very useful, they are by no means perfect tools, and so we need to be aware of some common pitfalls to get the most out of these tools and working with them. The first and probably most concerning is that LLMs are known to hallucinate facts with total confidence. There's a famous case circulating on social media where a user asked ChatGPT to perform some research on a medical topic. ChatGPT provided an extremely comprehensive response and cited a number of research papers and authors along the way. The problem is that when the user went to go look up one of these papers and the set of authors, he found that they didn't exist at all. So ChatGPT had made up a paper and set of authors to support one of the claims that it was making that was incorrect. So you have to remember that these tools aren't perfect, and that you're ultimately responsible for verifying the outputs of these tools. If you make a big false claim based on something ChatGPT tells you, OpenAI isn't going to take responsibility, you're going to be responsible. Along these lines, it's also worth being aware that solutions provided may be suboptimal or entirely incorrect. So in some cases, ChatGPT will help you solve an analytical problem. It will just be a very bad or roundabout way to solve that problem. And again, these tools don't guarantee accuracy and might provide inefficient solutions. Another thing to be aware of is that these tools are broad and often lack specific domain knowledge. LLMs may not understand specific business context or the why behind the responses they produce. So when I'm working with ChatGPT to help me with Python code, it tends to do very well with the what and how. What function should I use to perform this analysis and how should I perform them? But it struggles with the why. If I need to filter some retail sales data down to a specific set of products, it will tell me how to do that, but it won't necessarily understand why I'm filtering down to a specific set of products. And finally, LLMs are not capable of common sense or human judgment. Models need specific, objective inputs and may miss critical context that may seem obvious to humans. These models tend to only be as good as the data that we give them, and if we are not giving them the full set of context, they will often miss the mark. And so after listening to all of these pitfalls, you might be a little bit skeptical about using these tools altogether, and so I want to be clear that even though there are some very dangerous pitfalls to using these tools, understanding that there are pitfalls to using these tools is half the battle. If we don't treat these tools as a perfect source of truth but rather as one additional source of input or information, we can get a lot out of them. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at how to access these tools.